The timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Kamara. Loose inside the 30.
And down to the 19-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 46 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go now. Set.
A give up the middle to right.
And running with power here. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
First down. 1st and goal at the
Here we go.
5-yard line.
Striker. 40. Ready?
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Cardinals'
Right
5-yard line.
Yep.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
Watch out now. 50 series. Set.
Kamara trying again. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Looks like they'll move things around here. Tries the left side and finds Olave.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. So no gain on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead.
Well, they moved the ball well there on the opening series. Running game was in sync. They were knocking on the doorstep, but ultimately, Charles, they'll have to settle for the field goal.
Well, they certainly were moving it well, and give this defense a ton of credit. Finally dug their heels in and forced the field goal. That's what it is, game partner. Will this offense look back at this drive and think to themselves, if we'd gotten 6, we'd be in a better spot.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Murray going to throw.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Murray changing the play.
Hey, Ace.
2nd and 2. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Benson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
The Cardinals had 2 and 2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
That's one.
Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. And he's got this down to the 35. And now the
Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, watch that in, watch the key. Hey, shift. Check on ball. Stop.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone, first down.
There's another Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Murray going to fire one out wide. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
First down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Two. Hey, Larry! Two.
They'll run with Benson. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Second and goal.
Green.
11-yard line.
Empty. What you got? Come back. Hold on.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
Ready?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10. Now second and 5.
At the 9-yard line.
They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third down at 6.
It's now third down and 6.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
9 yards.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping, and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down.
First down.
Come on, 38.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming.
Next down. Check.
There he goes left side. Now he's free at the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Saints are able to stretch out their lead. The extra point up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Cardinals nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's a quick throw caught by Higgins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Big ace. Stop.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Murray looking to change the play here.
Shift.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now Murray again. Throw left side complete. That's Benson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
12 yards.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
2-2.
Benson will get down close to the goal line, but not in, and he'll be marked down at the 1.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Deuce. Shift. Hard. 2-2.
They'll try again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
I know so.
They'll try to run with Benson. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 4 yards brings up 4th and goal.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
For the 2-point conversion.
Hey, Ace, Ace. Big Ace. Hey, Larry. Big Ace. 3 points is huge. Hey, hey, hey.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed.
The score is Saints 10, Cardinals 6.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Down. 32. Hut, hut.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Kamara up the middle. And some room to run now. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Fight 60.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Yellow, 22. Set.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
This is 2nd and 8.
43 red. Red, yellow. Steel, black, green, jack. 10 black. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this one taken in by Olave.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in, and it's hard to defend.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays. And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Okay.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go now. 50, green. Flag blue. Ready?
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
Yes.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down. First and goal, New Orleans.
Back to the ground, it's Camaro. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Trey Palmer as the first half is winding down. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6.
17, Cardinals 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That'll give them 8 that time. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Bush. Let's go. Come back. Omaha. 2-2.
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Now inside the 25. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
At the 18-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good,
Cardinals 6.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
A Cardinals offense staying put. Obviously, watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for two here. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
Saints 20, Cardinals 12.
Boy, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Fight, 97. Check, black swap, cut.
Now a handoff. Here's Camaro. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Black Ultra. Black, red. White, white. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
You can do one of two things after a penalty. You can hang your head, or you can get mad and redouble your efforts. I think we just saw the latter there as they stopped him for no gain.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Let's go.
Again, it's Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Now the try here for the point after. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Saints 27, Cardinals 12.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. To throw, it's Murray. And that'll be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And a nice spin into some open field. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey Benson, 56 yards. And the Cards are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
A Cardinals offense staying put. Obviously, watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for 2 here.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7. And that almost makes it a brand new ballgame. Now it's a 1-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They start the drive on the ground. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Drill. 50. Let's go now. 50. Cut.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Past the 20. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
22 needle. Go red. Hey, hey.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Set. Go.
They run it again with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Alvin Kamara
With a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Saints are able to add on to that lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Saints 34, Cardinals 20.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Murray now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
A gain of 10 yards.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Murray now.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jonas Sanker.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Cardinals 20.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
There he goes again. He's on his way.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season.
And the Cardinals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Extra point splits the uprights. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Ready. Set.
A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
2nd and 10.
10 cycles. Set. Drill green. Ready.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
John Mechie.
40 yards.
And the Saints are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Score Saints 48, Cardinals 27.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though,
and they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. That interception, maybe the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
32. Smash. Red.
In motion, the tight end.
Striker. 3-3. Hut.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Let's go. Right. 95. Set. Go.
They'll set up to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever.
3rd and long.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Arises on to punt here as he gets this one away.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Go on.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. If they trim that lead down to...
And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
picked off by Alontae Taylor. He may go. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Green. Green Jack. Ready.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open. Just a split second too late on the release. Olave motioning to the left.
Ultra. Ready?
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against them throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now Murray. And that will be incomplete as well. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Murray's got to have this one. And now here's another interception. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
By the Saints. It's a turnover on downs.
Set, ready, drill, cut.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That time they pick up a 24 yards on the keeper. First down.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them? Great tendency and go play action and go for the big shot.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Now they'll shift things around.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Okay, break. Here we go. Here we go. Fight. 50. Green. Blue striker. Black ultra.
2nd and 14. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 4.
Mega. You. Yellow. White. White. Green. Jack. Green. Set.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Omaha. Hey, forward. Forward.
Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
2-2. Big Ace. Forward.
Here's Murray. That's caught by Harrison, right side. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Harrison Jr. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Saints' 41-yard line.
Murray going to fire one out wide. Down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
The Cardinals offense staying put. Obviously, watch out for Kyler's legs. They'll go for 2 here.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Who you got? Hey, over.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Saints 54, Cardinals 33.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in.
Onside kick is recovered by New Orleans.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Down, white, red, yellow, black, ultra. Hut.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
Here's a diving catch right side. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 46 yards.
That's good for the Saints. First
52 blaster.
First and goal at the 2-yard
Switch,
line.
yellow, check, pink. Bang.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Saints up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Hey.
Open man is tipped him. And he's going to be out of bounds right at
midfield. 15 yards there for number 15.
And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Hey, Larry! 2-2.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
Omaha. Big Ace, one more. Big Ace. One more.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
Well, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Saints, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.